What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Max Level Podcast, where me and Daniel, we talk about all sorts of random shit. Today, our very first topic is, of course, going to be Gears of War 4. We've been trying out playing it last year. We're still, not last year, last year. We tried it last week, just playing the beta, trying out some different stuff for the podcast. This week, we're back again, actually discussing our thoughts on it. Daniel, hand the controller over to me. You let him know what you think of the beta while I play just for a little bit. We're playing as the Locust team.
I'm walking up on this guy. I'm about to try to kill him, and then I'll hand it over to you now.
If you've never played Gears of War, it follows a man named Marcus Phoenix, who is looking for his father, Adam Phoenix. If you've not seen the Gears of War 4 trailer, it follows your son. I think Marcus's son's name is... It was something weird. I'm not exactly sure what Marcus's name was, but unimportant. This game follows it. We've been playing the beta. If you've ever played a Gears of War game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you ever played with Daniel, you know he's a boss with sniper.
Yeah.
And
I haven't got a kill yet, sadly, though.
Daniel, stop sucking it up. Do better. But on Gears of War, let me know if you remember the what was it? The frag grenade. The frag grenade teabag. Is that what it was?
Smoke grenade. Smoke grenade, because the flags you always usually had to fight for, but you always started with a smoke grenade, so you could.
That's right. It was smoke grenade. It was smoke grenade. But Daniel, what do you think of this beta? What do you think difference from all the other Gears of War?
The scene alone tells. Look at the graphics of just the dam, like off the map, looking beautiful. Gears of War 4. It's like even, despite how old it might be, looking really good. It still might be a natural fight, which is the shotgun on here, and like you just roll with them and have a little shotgun battle usually. Still really awesome. Still loving it. As Dillon almost gets taken out by a shotgun guy setting up on him. Oh! I love it, Dill. You just let him play.
Damn it.
He wasn't just sitting still around that corner, but.
Yeah. That's what I get for being a dude. They took down our team hard.
Oh, dang.
Do you remember any of the features in Gears of War 3? Do you remember any of the main things? Because the last game I remember playing is basically the Gears of War Ultimate Edition, which, like, this brings out some of the things, because this game feels a whole lot like Gears of War 1, except for where you can take hostages and chainsaw back, like, you know what I mean? Some things from 2 and 3, but it feels... It feels more like Gears of War 1 than the other two. I feel like
you're half exploding every podcast now.
I do half explode every podcast on the inside. Deep.
I'd believe it.
Deep and hard.
Over here, half bulping, half blowing up.
Do you ever care about the Gears of War story, Daniel?
Yeah, oh yeah. I love Marcus Phoenix and the story behind him and his little team. Like, sucks that my Dominic, my favorite character on Gears of War, though, went out like a champion. Ooh, that was not. Lock and Saints just got owned. Don't choke doing. Oh god!
Oh yeah!
Teammate comes in just to help.
But what was you saying about Dom? Sorry, man. I got real into the moment.
Focused. Oh, and you just watch the last one, you get slaughtered too. But
I think like
it
even
sucks that because I love Dominic, his whole story with his wife. It sucked they had to go out, but Marcus Phoenix is just like such a on point character. Dude, like all he's
like the meathead you always fucking wanted. A motherfucker that just went balls to the fucking wall and fucked shit up.
Yeah, and his team did not, like, Dominic went out like a champion because he's basically like, you know, I don't have my wife anymore, and she was the sole purpose of what I was looking for. So I'll go die for the mission and forget you guys fall. Like, they do not give a fuck. Like,
no, they do
they're
not.
all about that mission and saving the fucking all. Fuck.
And how badass of a motherfucker do you have to be to a war be going on for like a few years? You're locked up in jail and you're such a badass that they're like, all right, we got to let the badass out. Like, we need the badass. And then they come let you out and you turn the tides of the war. Like, maybe they should have let your ass out a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, like, you know, when they first got wind of them coming, like. Exactly.
Isn't Marcus's dad helping with the Locust Underground? You know what I mean? Like, didn't he have some weird part in that? We have all three. We have Gears of War 1, Gears of War 2, and Gears of War 3 on the Xbox One. So we could go back and play and find out if we really wanted to. But man, those games take a decent amount of time. And when you're not fucking 15, 16 years old, you ain't got 10 hours a day just to toss into a game and be like, oh, here you go. Like, how often do I probably play games, Daniel? Probably like 3 hours a week, maybe. And you watch most of it, so that's about all the gaming I get a chance to do. You have any more thoughts on the Gears of War 4 beta, Daniel? Besides whipping some ass. And as you guys, oh Daniel, remember you can like pull them over? Nice.
Oh, you see what I thought he was still alive. He scared me. He had the Snapple though, I'm pretty sure, didn't he?
No, I do not think so.
I thought he picked it up and was like looking at me with it.
But that is the one cool feature, but that being able to like grab, like pull them over the cover.
Just always having a shotgun. I just seen that thing fall from the sky and was like, fuck.
Boom.
Dude, dang, I think their team has 3 bots and they're winning. We only have 2. Like, what the fuck, guys?
How is that even possible, Daniel? How are you guys losing to bots?
What's this guy out here doing?
Oh. It's awesomeness, just standing around.
Not calling you out, bro, but you're on a podcast and you're kind of pissing me off.
Yeah. And you're kind of pissing me.
Uh-oh, Swarm Hunter finally caught on. I was hoping that was a flag grenade.
Yeah, I know, the NPC threw it.
It's gonna be kind of scary when they start getting closer to him.
Oh, dude, yeah, where the smoke goes away and there's like 4 of them. This NPC just doesn't give a fuck. It's just like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Whatever the fuck I want. But segue, get on in here. Let's move on to our next topic. Daniel.
I swear, our full sponsor's gonna be a fucking Segway producer.
Dude, that'd be awesome. me and you rolling around in Segways instead of doing
the Segway.
Yeah, instead of doing the Segway, we'll cut to a Segway of us riding it, and that'll be the Segway. You know, then we'll cut back to the podcast. Segway, get in here, and it cuts to us spinning. And we're back.
Spinning
but
frantically.
Daniel, I'm not gonna ask your opinion on porn, but Utah is passing a law that is going to make it. I don't think it's going to make it illegal to watch porn, but it's going to be along those lines. Like basically, like you know how it said, you know.
Oh, talk about. I was hoping to Snapple, but that will do.
Almost to the kin of like.
What about Bulb?
Not having sex, like how you can't have sex in public. What a nice shot, Daniel. That was a nice fucking shot. But almost akin to where you can't have sex in public.
We walked into it. Badoosh. What's this last one at? Flanking you probably, Daniel, if you're not careful. And Oscar takes him out. The bot. Literally, Oscar. Oh, now 3 bots versus, oh fuck, a full team. We just won. Okay.
Oh shit, they finally got people.
And I'm walking a 4.0 for you right now, Don.
But Daniel, what are your thoughts on the porn industry? What do you think it has the effects of girls and guys? Don't think just of women and porn. Like.
I think it's completely out of the body, and it should be completely legalized all around the nation. I'm fucking joking. Now, I think it's. I don't like it. It's puts unrealistic expectations on everything.
Sexual.
Oh god, I fucking
with the flank.
The second that guy stopped shooting and acting like he cared, I was like, fucked.
But what was you telling us about your opinions on porn and the unrealistic? You seem like you seriously make a good point.
It puts unrealistic expectations on just anything
on everyone,
nature.
On the guys, the girls. How long it lasts?
No, you ain't joking. Don't even throw it.
Don't even throw it. How big the dicks are.
Feet, yeah. Like Dillon,
like
a big dick. No,
big
attitude.
Yeah, big attitude. You're damn right. But what else was you gonna say about porn? Because you're on a good path. Just keep on going.
Yeah, it's just like unrealistic expectations around the board. Like,
what about the money? Do you think it helps people when they get out, or do you think it hurts them when they get out?
Out of future career, they might make money then, but it's not worth the defamation of character.
Ooh, someone's suing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just turned around on your teammate, boy. Come on.
Oh. Oh, God. Damn.
No, he didn't.
That was fucking...
It was just...
God dang, that boom shotter's taking us the fuck out. Taking us the fuck out. Oh, someone kill one of them so I can come back.
Nope. Did you see what your teammate... Your
2
teammate
seconds
had one
left,
of the locusts on the
motherfuckers.
ground sawing his head off. With the landsaw. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
what it looked like.
Damn. Come on. 2 seconds and I would have spawned in. You motherfuckers. Okay, guys, if you see a black screen real fast, I'm going to pause this. That way we don't lose our sinking place. Or our footage. Because last time we lost all of our game footage. And we had to go record after the podcast. Just to go get some Gears of War footage. Just to throw over it again. So let's go sync. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And if you don't know, that's how we sync at the Max Level Podcast. Ayo. But back to porn in Utah. Thankfully, it's only
back
happening
to porn.
Whenever
that's how we sync old games, and here's back to porn. That's how we get them doing. Hook, line, and sink 'em.
Back to porn.
You like watching games? Back to porn.
Exactly. That's awesome.
Okay, don't you want me to clean up those scraps from that last...
Nah, I didn't even get to play. That motherfucker owned me so quick.
Yeah, you got something to do. This locust team looks cool. But are you all right now?
Whenever you was talking about porn, fuck yeah, dude. Whenever you was talking about porn, I for some reason thought you was thinking I for some reason thought you was thinking of
yeah. Didn't need that anyway.
I thought you was thinking of like prostitution real fast, but you then you kept going and you know you yeah.
Smoke the egg. Tugboat one. That's what we just got a stupid one to land on.
Triple kill.
That was nope, just down. Okay, I thought it was the one guy you just down, but no, that was him.
Oh man. High five on that, dude.
Don't need to pick up the scraps when you pick them up your damn self. Dude, there's a whole enemy. I thought one of those had to have been a bot. Nope. Just a slaughterhouse.
I just fucking smoked their
That
asses.
last guy was just like, my teammates are dying over here, fool. Spin around the corner.
But thankfully this little weird ban on porn is happening in a few states. And personally, like they could just being honest right now, they could and probably should, or like not even saying they necessarily should, but like there's so much porn out there. Even if they did ban porn, they will never ever be able to like just get rid of it. There's so much just sitting everywhere, and so many hard drives, so many weird people with with hard like just so many ways it'd be so hard to get rid of it. But and there's gonna be those weird people that fight against. Like I'm not exactly sure what the big hoopla about wanting or like. Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand how it came to be, but hey, we recognize it's there, and maybe we shouldn't really give a fuck about videotaping just 2 people having sex. But there's always going to be people watching it, and there's always going to be money in it, a shit ton of money. So people are going to keep doing it, but it doesn't mean I can't shit talk it. You know what I mean? like you said, yeah, you may be able to make money now.
But whenever that industry falls off, or your dick your dick stops getting hard as much, or whatever, you ain't gonna be getting as much money, and then you just like defame all your characters away. And as we were speaking, oil.
My teammate's fucking owned him though.
You sure? I look like him running away over there.
Of course, it's a teammate. You know they don't do anything. Fuckers. Goddamn little fucker.
But yeah, whenever anything starts going away, your money in the industry is gonna fall. Then you've already got defamated all your fucking character right down the drain to anybody like.
And like what I'm saying and what you're saying too goes for guys too, like.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying too. Like it's guys in goals. Like I hate to tell you, like it might be very sexualized like towards the females too, but it's fucking the guys over just as much. They just don't fucking realize it because they're egotistical as fuck, probably.
In the way I see it is like
just like most guys are. That wasn't like a strike at every porn star guy. That was just guys are egotistical. Period.
Right.
Was that me? I was about to say don't let his teammates save him, but then you just.
I don't know how he didn't see me, and then I choked it all up. But what was it? I was gonna say something else about guy porn. But to me it basically seems like they're like, to be honest, seems like they're in it for the sex. And being a guy,
a lot of them, like that one guy kind of recently that's getting all these rape allegations, like fucking scumbag. Yeah.
Oh yeah, rape allegations are very.
If you're in it for fucking sex, don't fucking go fucking stealing it from fucking creeple.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Don't money and fucking leave. Like you get paid for it, you fucking freak. Like you getting paid for not doing jack fuck, basically. What, to stroke your penis a couple times, get a hold and fucking record? Like go fuck yourself. Don't be fucking.
Go fuck yourself. But I was gonna state something more that wasn't. It's gonna be a more positive twist towards the porn industry. It's gonna be a more. Fuck me. It's gonna be a more positive twist towards the porn industry, but, or rather, like not positive, but more. What was I gonna say about the damn men?
So you can get your hand on, or so you can get your head on track.
All right, fill in for me, Daniel, as I think, cause something about damn guys. Oh, that's right. Basically, more or less, they're in for the sex. And being a guy who had sex a great decent amount in his youth, but has now been 3 years without by choice, it's kind of a weird thing to see. Still see a world fucking basically obsessed still with sex.
Don't mind me over here.
But before we move on, Daniel, everyone has their obsessions. Some people may be obsessed with sex, but you know what? If we were not obsessed with games, we probably would be so far up porn's ass. You know what I mean? My dick would be bleeding along with my left hand. I'd be jacking off so much. You know what I mean? So,
we won, thank God.
So even though we don't like porn, we understand fucking people like it.
Yep.
Still fucking weird.
And there's money
still a weird
in it,
place
so
to
we
be.
don't blame anybody for getting into it because there's money in it. But just
hell, if I could be in there, I would for the money.
But
I'm still gonna look at myself like damn it.
You gotta look at yourself in the mirror like I'm just got too many dicks today, Petry.
Exactly.
Didn't make nearly enough money for doing it.
Too many dicks in the ass today. I don't think it was worth the $2,000 today. Just don't think it was worth it. But Daniel, let's move on from porn to a great movie I watched called The Revenant. If you want back out of this, go take us to your game that you're wanting to talk about as for our next topic. Because we're going to briefly go through The Revenant. Daniel, tell us everything you know about The Revenant. Tell us everything you saw last night, all that I talked about. Catch them up to speed, because this is going to be a spoiler, not free, a spoiler cast of The Revenant. I'm going to spoil the fuck out of it. And Daniel's going to tell us what he knows.
Speaking of the porn industry just before, he's going to spoil the fuck out of it. Oh, you getting invaded over there?
There's only half drink too, damn it. Well, I forgot I was fucking talking though, and I forgot. Yeah. That's what happens. Damn it. Dude, spiders are the most annoying thing. They get in drinks, like, I don't know why we have fucking goddamn spiders. And if you guys don't know me, spiders are my fucking worst fear. And no, this is not the topic. Yeah, we're going back to The Revenant. Fuck spiders, though. If you have arachnophobia, leave a like for us. Yeah. But, Daniel, tell us everything you know about The Revenant, which is basically 2 parts.
The Revenant, basically, the Capricorns are getting attacked, trying to survive the winter is like the giant scheme of things I know. And then, at the beginning, him and his son just in this almost like kind of little encampment away from like their home. Looks like hunting for shit and food, blah, blah, blah. But they have a lot of pelts. And then Indians fucking invade them full of pelts because they can trade for like guns and horses and shit. And fucking Leonardo DiCaprio basically, dude, fuck, I am not fucking doing this calibration bullshit. I'm just fucking canceling that goal, but I'm gonna get my ass kicked day in, day out to this fucking boss so about to watch me try. But then Indians invade, kill loads of people, and they're like carrying DiCaprio because he's like the tracker, like he knows the way home. So they're like carrying him over because he already told him like go over the mountain, just keep going, and that's the way home. And then like doing that, like, oh, he already told us the path basically. So these motherfuckers get the bright idea to fucking leave him, and somebody ends up trying to kill him basically.
I think you're missing the big old grizzly bear attack.
Oh yeah, the grizzly bear attack ends up. Oh yeah, because the grizzly bear attacks him in a crazy little fucking battle with that bear.
Crazy battle.
Gets hell of injured, and they find him, get the bear off him, and like doctor him up and carrying him, and that's where they get to the part where I'm talking about, like where they're trying to carry him over the mountain and stuff. But then they're like, oh well, he already told us where to go. But somebody gets divided to try to kill him. His son tries to protect him.
The motherfucker kills his son.
Yeah, stabs his son right in front of him as he's laying there fucking half dead, basically. Like,
and he saw it. he saw the stabbing.
Yep, right fucking there in front of him.
And that's about where Daniel left off. But I informed Daniel of one awesome part. But we're going to take from where Daniel left off on the grizzly bear. We're just going to start continuing this story just a little bit. So they leave him there to die. And he ends up crawling away. The Indians that attacked him at the beginning are looking for their Indian daughter named Palmakawa. Some P word. Anyway, whenever I say P, it's the lady.
P, we ain't slaughter.
But so those Indians are looking for that person. Whenever he finally can crawl enough to finally like start like stumbling basically, so like he's fucking crawling on his knees. He comes across the French encampment that has that Indian lady that they're looking for. P, there. They're attacking her. They're raping her. So he goes up, hands her the knife, and is like, all right, like, you know what I mean? Basically, like, you can defend yourself now. So, like, gets her away, steals one of their horses as the French chase them. As he's running away, he's got the horse. Everything seems to be finally going okay to him. He's going to be getting back. All of a sudden, the whole Indian tribe shows the fuck up. And only he is in the field thereafter. So they chase him for a good little, minute or two. And it comes to him unintentionally flying himself off of a cliff in that horse. The horse just drops and bucks him right into the tree. He falls, lands right next to the horse. And then to survive for that night, because a blizzard ensues, he cuts open the horse, cuts open its guts, and then just lays him next to the horse, climbs into the horse, and sleeps there all night. It is a motherfucking gruesome scene, but it is definitely an amazing scene. And then beyond that, he sleeps through that night. He meets another Indian man who basically the French killed his whole family, so he's just wandering away, and he basically leaves the advice that, revenge is in the Creator's hands. So that motherfucker helps him well, he doesn't help him much. He helps him for like 2 nights, and then that guy ends up leaving him because Leo gets really sick, ends up basically getting sick, has to stay in a place for a few days, and the guy just can't stay there with him. But he leaves.
These Estes guys, I'm sorry.
But he leaves him. He leaves him just sitting there. Dude, Leo finally gets back up. Finally makes it back to his.
What?
Dude's a sniper.
And it's okay, guys. If you think that's the one health ball to this boss, no, you gotta kill him like 7 to 10 times or something. He just keeps getting revived. It is he's just god awful.
Motherfucker keeps coming back. But and then Leo finally makes it back to that encampment to finally tell everyone that, hey, this motherfucker killed my son. But one of the French people brought something Leo owned to that encampment literally the day before Leo got there. So Fitzgerald, the motherfucker who killed everyone, he god dang, I'm blowing up from the inside, Daniel.
Dude, again?
Yeah, again. But so Fitzgerald just a day before basically gets word that he's coming and he's gonna make it back. So Fitzgerald runs. Whenever Leo gets back, he tells the commander, like, motherfucker killed my son. He's like, commander's like, stay here, heal, and he's like, no, I'm coming with you. He killed my son. 2 of them go out riding a horse looking for this guy. The commander finds Fitzgerald before Leo does, and the other dude kills him. And whenever Leo finally finds that dude, a huge battle between them two ensued. It was one of the most graphic, awesome battles. Like, there's like multiple hatchets in the back, like getting stabbed in the hand. At one point, they're both crawling, and Leo has a knife, and he stabs it in the bottom of his ankle, crawls up him a little bit, stabs him in the leg, crawls up that little bit while they're both on the ground, and just keeps doing that all the way up to him.
So he can finish him?
Yeah, then he gets all the way up there, but instead of finishing him, because he's fixing to kill him, then he sees the Indians across the way with the lady he saved, so they finally found her. And he has the nice knife up, and he saw the Indians, and, then, voiceover is the other Indian who said, let revenge be in the creator's hands. So instead of killing him,
I'm just getting fucking popped. Gosh, just two bosses away, I'm pretty sure, to beating this.
So instead of killing him, he pushed him into the river over to those Indian dudes, and the Indian dudes picked him up, and they started fucking scalping him and killed him. They killed him that way. They scalped him and then slit his throat.
Man,
and then the movie is him. The Indians don't help him. The Indians leave him right where he is. The Indians walk right past Leo. The only reason they just don't touch him is because he saved that lady. So they just walk right past him. And then it ends with him crawling up a hill to where his ex-wife, or the mother of his son, the lady the French people killed way before, like, unimportant. It's just the mother of his son who's dead before the movie even starts. She shows her twice. This is one of them. So, but it shows her at the top of this hill, and like he's crawling towards her, or like limping or something. And then he like just a kind of half smile to like pain, and then it just cuts away. End scene. And it was just like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
did he fucking die?
Exactly. Did he ever make it back to camp? Because no one knows if he's ever going to make it back, you know what I mean? Because the commander's dead. Yeah, they may go looking for the commander, but he wasn't really near where the commander was. He was near where him and Fitzgerald fought next to the river. But anyway, it was a damn good fucking movie. It was one of the best I've seen in a really, really long time. And it was an amazing use of CG. So, sorry I
Went
took
on a
over.
tangent. Yeah,
I took
Petry
that
on
over
the
for like 8
takeover.
minutes. But Daniel, you're going to get one more chance at this boss, and then I'm going to take your controller and play for a little bit. Because Segway, buddy, I need you now because I've been talking for just a little too long. So get on in here. Now we're gonna go from the Revenant right on over to games that are way too hard or easy. Because in this day and age, there's both. And as you can guess, that is the reason Daniel has switched over to playing Dark Souls 3. It's because this game is hard as a motherfucker. But me and Daniel, I think we can both somewhat agree that at least Dark Souls is hard in the way it is.
There you go. Oh, what?
Hand it
One
over.
shot. That is stupid. That is the stupidest. He didn't even do that whenever I was playing with the other two people. Because I did have two phantoms in here like last night trying it. And he did not use that attack once. But granted, he might have aggroed to one of them, and that might have been no demise.
But I think me and Daniel would agree.
Good thing
at least
I do not have a lot of souls on the line, though.
Oh yeah,
If you go, but no.
that's why I waited till you died.
If you remember the way, though, you can by all means try this.
I do remember, but I do not feel like fighting this boss. But I think me and Daniel, at least Dark Souls is hard in its mechanics, not the fact like
I don't know,
games
not
that are
even
hard
like-
through glitch, or I'm just talking about games that are hard through glitches or delete your set. Like that is not a hard game. That is an annoying as fuck game.
Yeah,
That it's gonna
exactly.
piss me the fuck
And
off.
on this side, at least it's like half mechanics and just they'll have to do too much damage. Got enough health
Oh, yeah.
potions.
Right.
It's the thing I like about it. It ain't no bullshit mechanics like go get this relic when he's doing this attack. You gotta drop it and you gotta pick it back up to block this attack, and then you gotta have this assault weapon to hold him with, bullshit annoying things like that. Just hey, you're gonna wish you had like 5 more health potions, but you ain't. But you ain't gonna have them.
And another game that I think would be a good type of hard would be 1001 Spikes. That is a great 8-bit platformer. If you guys watched last week, you guys might have seen me and Daniel 1v1 in 1001 Spikes. that game is a shit ton of fun. Like, I was having a lot of fun. What about you, Daniel? Did you like 1001 Sparks?
It was okay.
It was that means Daniel likes it because
yeah.
he's being a fucking dick.
Yeah, it's my sarcastic way of being like,
What
it
are
was
some,
okay.
What are some examples of some hard bad games? Can we remember any right off the top of our head?
If you want to think, the Division technically now with deleting people's characters.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of when I said deleting people's
There was
characters.
like 3 enemies on Dark Souls right there, and you just stopped right there. I mean, granted, I don't need the souls or anything that you're probably gonna get me, but I'm just saying because it'd be funny you turn around start talking to me, and then they all 3 turn around like, huh?
Yeah,
to beat that.
This game ain't nearly as hard as everyone says it is. I'm owning this place.
Okay, Colin Moriarty.
Yeah.
Double kill.
I'm the MOBA king. Triple
That's
kill.
funny,
That was. But some game, and just because a game is too easy doesn't mean it's bad. A great example of that, Pokemon. Like, Daniel just spoke of Colin Moriarty, but Pokemon, like Colin says, it is a baby's first RPG. It is what it does. But it is a damn good. Like, if you've never played an RPG, that is the RPG to get people into it because it's simple to understand, it's creative, a lot of creatures to capture. Like, it's one of the few games that is broken into pop culture's like phenomenon. It's got animes, cards, fucking video, like it's became everything. You know, plushies. You can find it. You can find it. Yeah, amiibos. You can find it in any country. You know what I mean? Like Pokemon's taken over. It's gonna be like. So I think that's a good.
Now Pokemon's even on the go. Pokemon Go.
Pokemon's always been on the go.
I know. It's always been on the mobile scene. What are you talking about doing? This is part we're like sponsored by Pokemon Go. Closed beta coming.
Pokemon
already out.
That would be fucking awesome. You got any examples, Daniel, of what you would think would be a good or bad example of a game that's way too easy? Like I think Mario's another good example of too good of a good example. Oh
Mario
yeah,
Kart, but you don't really waste for like any rewards or anything.
Oh.
It's just too easy because it's really not about the racing, it's more or less about the work. Like
that's
nowadays, it's like drifting and then letting go at the same time, basically. But other than that, it's still like how many blue turtle shells can you get to fuck up false? Do not use any of those items except for Estes Flask.
That's what I'm trying to get back to.
Okay, good. Just hold down on the D-pad if you go off that false item, and it'll take you all the way back to the false one.
Oh, okay.
Even though
Shit.
the black bombs and like the Curies have quite a bit of other than that.
Daniel's like, yeah, Dylan's just grinding out some experience for me, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You fucking skulls, get the hands.
Surprised you haven't died yet, though.
Yeah, like, if you guys don't know, I'm a real big Dark Souls noob. This is the first time I've ever played Dark Souls 3. And also, like, only the second or third time I've ever played a Dark Souls game. Of which I horribly suck at. But, before we move on, you brought up a good example of one, motherfucker. Of one. Of course, I lost 24,000 souls right there. Of fucking course.
That's how they get it. That's crazy.
You can try to find your way back because I
didn't.
I
you farmed. I say you farmed all those.
I farmed up a good amount, but
I didn't even know they could jump on your back. Though,
racing games that are not arcadey, like racing games that try to be realistic, like Gran Turismo and stuff. Those are games I think that are hard, like bad examples of hard games. Like, because to me, those games suck. Trying to be real, like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to get a good drift going. You know what I mean? I want to feel it. I don't want to fucking and spin out into a fucking wall like I would in real life.
Yeah,
like,
come on,
boring. Man. Fuck that. But I think that's a good example of one too hard. Easy games are, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's plenty of bad examples of easy games. Basically, if you just running right all the time, that's a bad example of an easy game. You know what I mean? But
hold it. Temple Run, games like that, like running games like that. Hold easy games, like they're an easy game because all you gotta do is swipe left, right, or whatever to follow the path. But the hold because you fucking die once, you gotta start all the way over, and it's just kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I played the fuck out of Temple Run when it's like, going crazy in the high school and stuff, but I don't even know where the shortcut's taking me.
But Daniel, enough about games being too hard or too easy. I think Dark Souls 3, like people that like a hard game, Dark Souls is fucking perfect for them. Like people that like hard games, they're already playing Dark Souls, so that's great.
But already where we're at right now playing.
But what would you got any favorite songs, Daniel? Favorite songs, favorite videos, favorites of the week?
Ooh, random treasure chest.
As in, you're a weak person. You're a little bitch.
Oh,
but you gotta, like mine, I would have to pick
Sweet. I need these scales, actually.
My video of the week would obviously be... My video of the week would be The Revenant. Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up, bitch.
My video, what would yours be?
Mine,
you got a song you've been listening to, and
I had it bought up on the internet on my phone, but we're recording with it.
We're recording on that phone.
But so I heard it on the radio yesterday. Don't even remember.
Is that the name of the song?
Yeah, I heard it on the radio
yesterday.
Don't even remember.
Can you remember who it's by?
No.
Blank.
By some, it's
song of the week. Blank. Video of the week.
Blank.
Blank. You know what we're gonna start adding to? Game of the week, because that's the only fucking category you can fucking fill in.
That's the only thing I'm caught doing, bro.
You listen to music on your phone, goddamn, 8 hours a day.
Oh shit. Oh, there we go.
Video of the week,
Goodbye, Gargoyle.
Goddamn.
There's 4,000 souls just by watching that thing take a tumble.
Video of the week, granted, you know, you watch videos that I'm watching, so sometimes you might not. But what the fuck is going goddamn on? We just watched him drop to the fucking bottom.
Oh, it's another little gargoyle thing. Oh no.
My video of the week would obviously be The Revenant. Songs of the week, I've been listening to Dragon Force. Through the Fire and Flames. It's the best damn rock song, in my personal opinion. And if you don't agree with that opinion, then you probably like a different rock song. Just saying.
Oh, you got really, don't you?
You got anything else you'd like to add, Daniel?
They probably do like another rock song. Is that I don't even know what genre it is, but no. Like, Dragon Force, or is it like...
It has to, I assume it has to be a rock song.
It's some type of rock, or it's like, I don't know, because could it be heavy metal? Like,
well, heavy metal's still rock, isn't it?
I'm guessing.
I've always assumed heavy metal and rock were the same thing. Just one's heavy. You know what I mean? Like, still, but like, to me, rock is anything using a guitar. So, like, technically, country music would still be rock to me because it's using a guitar. Like, I think people try to decide, you know, define rock as like this very specific sound. You know what I mean? When it seems more like it has to be based off what's leading all the instruments. Like rap is usually led by drums, you know what I mean? Like simple thing, like pop songs are led by the bass, you know what I mean? You always hear more bass than anything. You know what I mean? Like, at least that's the way I look at it. But Daniel, where can they find you on Twitter, Daniel? And on the Instagrams?
Daniel's Paradox on the Twitters and on our Instagrams at Daniel J. Petry 105.
Just that look, like you looked at me like, I don't fucking know, you tell me. You could find me on Twitter at Modern Day Hell. Daniel, have you got our goddamn max level Twitters and stuff up yet?
Have you?
No. Oh. It's on you.
It's on. I'm working on it.
It's on. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Slowly. But, as always, thank you guys for watching. Daniel, thank you for joining me. As always, you know I love talking to you more than I like doing anything else. So, as always, we'll catch you guys next time. You can go check his personal channel out if you like. There is nothing new there yet. But it may become a vlog. It may become something else. It's still there, so you might as well go subscribe to it. Exactly. Show him some love. And as always, we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. I cannot believe I got 24,000 souls my first time playing this game, and then I fucking lost them in the same fucking